Oh, I know my limits, and we're we're hitting one where it's a good idea to rest pretty soon. We still have the Impact Morning Show tomorrow morning at 4:30 a.m. Mountain Standard Time, but yeah, it's going to be just a light, nice stroll. Hola, tarantula. ¿Qué es that word? How you doing, Mike Mezzo? Good to see you. Luis David, hello. Tarantula. Si Tuong. Why are you gay? I don't know. Why are you gay? I think people are gay because it happens. It just happens. Why do people have curly hair, straight hair, or different colored eyes? Because we're all different. You liked and subscribed. Thank you, C2L. Daniel, the chat on YouTube, somebody asked, "Why are you gay?" And I I think that they're making a joke, but I'm just saying, people are different. So some people are, some people aren't. It's a spectrum. What does it matter? But of course, it's also a meme, right? Hello, Loop. How are you doing tonight, Loop? Daniel says, I think it doesn't matter. The sexuality, human is human. I like women, but don't mean gay or not human. Yeah. No, everybody's unique. They have different things going on. What's going on, Euro? Thank you so much. Sumik is watching from Philadelphia. You look like Stone Age man. Mm. Hello, Annex and Terry Will says, "What's up, OG? What's up?" Bonjour, Barbu. Milkshake says, Mel Gibson. Folks are streaming live on YouTube and on TikTok. Cut Bear. Daniel says, okay, boss, I have to go now. I wish you a good live. It's good talking to you. Good talking to you too, Daniel. Yes, Mike. Rain says, stop it right there. Stop what? Loop says, Mr. Bear. Organic Machine Dean in the house. What's up? How do you do? Carvey Keitel says, good evening, sir. Oh, Carvey, I'm doing really well, but you may be disappointed. We're just walking tonight. No burpees. I am tired. I'm ready to get these steps in, hit the shower, and take a good rest. Have a good rest. Organic Machine Dean says, how many sit-ups should I do right now? I don't know, man. Start with one. It starts with one. Riley says, you want to be me so bad. I want to be you so bad? Stay away from my girl. Oh, yeah? Who's your girl? M60 Gunner 1971 says, is cereal considered a soup? Riley says, you know. I know your girl? Okay. Who is your girl? Nano says, bro escaped an ice age. I was frozen. I was thawed out. Thawed out. Thawed out. What's up, Paldo? Paid overly deck. I don't know what that is. Interesting name. Bro, Dean, don't talk about drugs in the channel like that. And I'm not, by the way, doing that stuff. On max meds. Bro, you look buckled. What is buckled? Interesting person. Folks, we're streaming on YouTube and on TikTok. So if you're hearing the comments I'm reading, it might be from the other channel. And they're both my name, Nathaniel J. Burns on TikTok and Nathaniel J. Burns on YouTube. Big hug from the Brazilians. Bom dia, bom noite. Tudo bem. Obrigado. Undertaker? Aloha, aloha, dungeon crawl. Ooh. What's that about? What is the dungeon crawl all about, aloha? My favorite green to eat, I like broccoli. I like broccoli and I like spinach. I like kale. Oh, so good. So good. Paid overly deck says, I'll get under. All right. Seems like a lot of new people. Yes, Carvey Keitel just did a 20 rack. Woo. What is that? What is the 20 rack? Boa noite. Tudo bem. Graças a Deus. YNWA. How you doing, Anthony? Organic Machine Dean says, kale is my favorite. I prefer it over spinach, but spinach is good too. 20 burps. 20 burpees. Nice job. Way to go, Carvey. Getting it in. Cathalea? What? What are you talking about? Gustavo Silva. Muchas gracias. Muchas gracias for subscribing. E.T. says, are you related to Dog the Bounty Hunter? No. No, I am not. Snuffles TV says, I loved your work on Little House on the Prairie. I don't know. I wasn't on that show. I don't know what that's about. Lucid Mantis on YouTube says, I am not part of the Crockpot Cullywobble. What is that? Crockpot Cullywobble? I've never heard that. Isaiah the Playa in the house. What's going on? Welcome back. Isaiah the Playa says, hola, my Odin son, amigo, ¿cómo estás? Todo bien. Muchas gracias. ¿Y tú? 301 kick. You ever drove a tow truck? No, I haven't driven a tow truck. Caliphate says, bro is naked, just on the outside. My soul is bare before you now, but I'm wearing shorts. Brazil. How you doing, Anderson Gomez? Bom noite. Irfan says, where are you? I'm in the southwest United States. Chris is scary. Who's scary? I'm not scary. Why are you scary? Gustavo Silva says, man, you have to come to Brazil one day. I would love to go to Brazil. I would love to go. Lucid Mantis says, it's a statement that makes you say, what the fitness? Well, I guess it kind of did. Gustavo says, yes. Hello. Yes, Carvey, some strange ones out here tonight. E.T. says Chuck Norris, Liver King, the King Daddy. I'm the healthy Liver King, the take good care of your health Liver King, the flush your liver King. Yeah, all that. Calvo, ¿qué es Calvo? Bola, ocho. Boa noite, amigo. Boa noite, Kidney King. Oof. What is Calvo? The sunshine in the house. How you doing? Long time no see. Hello, Saul Del Valle on TikTok. Hello. What's the hip hop song of the day? The sunshine. Are you spinning records? Healing with Kokom says, uh, what movies are you in? You can see the full list on my IMDb page. I have a new movie out called Buried Alive. You can watch it on Apple TV or Amazon Prime, YouTube. Check it out. Gustavo says you have to come and experience samba, pogode, and even a funk dance. I'm down. Carvey says more like the Tofu King. My dude is vegan. True story. True story. He ain't in jail. He's streaming right here. The King Daddy, what you talking about? Lucid Mantis, I'm sorry, it's just the ramblings of a crazy man over here. My apologies. It's all good. It is all good. Have some fun, man. You're not hurting anybody. Where are you tuning in from? Lucid Mantis. Carver says, Flesh your liver king is cold. Just saying. Cleanse that liver. Cleanse that mind of the liver king. The Sunshine says, I'm okay. Could be better, but lost a biker brother yesterday morning. Oof. Sad to hear that. Thinking of you, the Sunshine. Jax, no, we don't talk about that stuff here. No me gusta. We're just out here going for a walk, that's all. $40 burpees in, Carvey. I'm rooting for you tonight. I'm rooting for you, bro. I cannot get them in with you, though. I just have the energy to go around for a walk and talk. Lana in the house on TikTok. Hello, handsome. Hello, Lana. How do you do? All right, bees. Yeah. Using the fingertips to get it done. Nice work. Carver says, all good. We do what we can. Oh, and we are, bro. Comefist says, how do you deal with food getting caught in the stash? I always have to use a napkin. Lana says, I'm fantastic. Hey. You got to eat with the window of opportunity. If you have this Pasole strainer like I do, just go straight down, and you put the food straight in. You're gonna eat your mustache, which, as we know, is no bueno. So you gotta open your mouth wide, and you gotta go up, 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 not straight in. Comefist says, I had no idea my beard was telling me when I should and shouldn't eat. Yeah, you're welcome. Thoughts on that person, Jimbo? I just don't even. I don't know what he stands for because I don't watch his videos. But I haven't heard good things. So I'm way too busy to worry about that person. Carver says, why waste the energy? Yeah. BB says, I went to school with a Nathaniel Burns back in the 90s. Oh, really? Oh, really? Where are you tuning in from, BB? Mark says, do a front flip. Do a barrel roll, Mark. Do a barrel roll. Lana says, guess what? I bought a new camper today. Ooh, that sounds like fun. That sounds like a lot of fun. Lana, congrats. Congratulations. Ah, you got to get rid of that. Oof. Troll somewhere else. Yes. Your dinner done? The trolls for dinner? Lana is very excited, as you should be. You love camping a lot. Right on. Saul Del Valle says, I bet your girlfriend or wife can't keep her hands off you, handsome. Well, all right. Thank you for the compliment. Sumik says, I'm a chef from Philadelphia. All right. Where can I send my Philly friends? I got friends in Philly. Where do I send them for your good food? Carvey says, haha, delete. Meep. Zap the nasties. I'm not saying go away forever. I'm saying come back tomorrow. Try again. What a weird thing to do. Just randomly in somebody's chat. Just come spam it with that nonsense. It's gross. Would you do that in person? Would you walk up next to me and then just start yelling that stuff in my ear while I got all my friends next to me? Weirdo. Give me a break, man. Where am I going? Going for a walk. Oh, John in the house. Hello, John. And we don't talk about drugs, Jana. I don't talk about that in the chat. Jay Romy says, hey, Andrew, I just double tapped with my fingertip. Right on, J Rome. Using those fingertips to get the work done. Good job. We don't want him back tomorrow. I know, Mark. I know. Maybe he'll have an epiphany. Maybe he took an Ambien. I don't know. How you doing, Mark? Is this the Mark that I met last night? Dr. Balls says, hi, Nathaniel. Hello, Dr. Balls. Lana says, both his wife and girlfriend have their hands off right now. He is walking. Lana. You funny. You funny. I'm an unmarried man. Mark says, I'm new, but definitely subscribing. Right on, man. Thank you. Thank you for subscribing. Thanks for being here and checking it out. We have a good time. This is a very low energy walk. Normally I'll do 100 burpees like Carvey's doing. Carvey's doing burpees tonight. But I've been working really hard for the last week, and I definitely want to keep my step count up. It's a priority. And I looked at my step count, and it was so low that I said, there's no way that I can go to sleep, even though that's what I want to do. I just got to get these steps in. Got to get the steps in. Carver says, "Woo, feels good. 50 burpees. I got maybe 10 more left in me. Nice." J. Rome would knock you on your ass. Is that so? John says, "Gotcha. Enjoy your walk." Thank you, John. Thanks for being here. Patrick McBride says, "What's up? What's up, Patrick?" Eddie says, "Are you 8 minutes behind again?" I don't think so. I don't think so. How you doing, Lady Debo? You look older today. Forget your makeup? I don't feel old. I feel a little. I'm ready for bed pretty soon. Where am I from? I'm here in the Southwest United States. How you doing, Pathan? Patrick McBride says hi there. Everything is good. Toodle bim. Amelia Hart says hello. Hello, Amelia. Somebody, I cannot read your username, says, you look beautiful tonight. Thank you so much. Thank you. Loop is in Paris. Oh, bonjour, Loop. Ça va? Comment ça va, Lou? Radman says, tell me a joke. Tell me a story. I'm not just going to do whatever anybody says in my chat. I have a goal. I'm going for a walk and a talk. No jokes. No jokes at all. In fact, if you want to tell a joke, don't do it. I'm just kidding. I'd totally be down for a good joke. Bien, merci, toi. Bien, merci. Très bien. Mon français is not so good. Amelia Hart says, I'm about to have a heart attack, so you look. Oh, don't do that. We're looking at you, Amelia. What's going on? Where are you tuning in from? Eddie, are you shooting the sequel of Castaway? We got 3 threes in the chat from Templar. Thank you, Templar. Maria Guadalupe Espinosa de Hinojosa Juan Madera. Good for you. Enjoy. Patrick says, have a great walk. Thank you, Patrick. Where are you tuning in from? Thanks for joining the live. Yeah, no, not 8 minutes behind. That was last night. That was crazy. Or 2 nights ago? I don't even remember. All right, Razik is spamming the chat. Don't spam the chat. How do you drink out of that thing? What did the elephant say to the naked man? I don't know. Isaiah to play says, keep up the good work, amigo. Hard work and positive vibes. Yes, you got it. Hard work and positive vibes. Goes a long way. Isaiah the Play says, keep up the good work. Yes. Razik is an Indian scammer calling. Oh, let's not do that. No scamming wherever they're from. No scamming, por favor. Bright Flash the Wolf says, you're Hiccup's dad. I don't know who Hiccup is. Is that a person? I tell you what I am, is I am ready to take this down. I'm ready to get some amazing rest tonight. Wake up refreshed for the Impact Morning Show. So excited. So very excited. Yes, who is Hiccup? Stoic the Vast. That's cool. That is cool. Très cool. Trop style. Eddie says, are you married? I am not married. Nope. Unmarried man. Impact. Yes, tomorrow morning. 4:15 a.m. Mountain Standard Time. Sorry, 4:30. 4:30. Not 4:15. That would be too early. Ah, nice. Whew. Yes, thank you, Patrick. My friends, I'm going to take it down. So good to see you, even for a brief moment. Let's do it again real soon. It's always an honor and a pleasure. Let's talk again soon. All right. Much love. Peace. Good night.